First and foremost, as a former special advisor to the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, the former governor of Rivers State, Wike, what is offensive is to do to the current governor what he will never tolerate. He dared PDP. He dared anybody. Our mommy of the nation, Patience Jonathan, was instrumental to his becoming the governor of Rivers State. She never permitted her to meddle into his affairs. 8 years he ruled. He's now Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let him stay there. And allow this son, who is the governor with authority, to breathe. If you marry for somebody, will you sleep with that woman on behalf of that child? The answer is no. The important thing is they've gone to Abuja. We appreciate and respect the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We appreciate all those people that gather together at Aso Rock. But their offices, with all due respect, are a creation of the law. And that law is the ground norm. That ground norm is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Whatever thing you do must be within the confines of the Constitution. Any decision that you take that is in contravention of the laws of the land is a nullity. To say that a people that have been moved, that voluntarily moved out from the originating party PDP to APC should now be permitted to now come back in breach of a constitutional provision is an aberration. It is a law, it's a directive that is not enforceable because it is a nullity from foundation. To say that a people that voluntarily resigned for personal reasons, for family reasons, for whatsoever reasons, now to be represented again to the House of Assembly for whatever purpose, is to say the least insulting.
Okay, sir. Just one last question from me. Two very key important political personalities that ordinarily should be in this meeting are not here. One, the chairman of the local government, then two, your representative at the House of Assembly. What do you make of it? What is this body going to do?
Including the former senator.
Let's first of all talk about what they call it, the representative of the House of Assembly. We voted him into office. I was instrumental to delivering him in unit 5 of Ward 10, Okubolo. And Arnold is nothing without this group of people. Arnold had just only one vote. For him to take a decision to defect, he needed our consent. Having not done so, he lost that seat. Arnold is like a younger brother to me. I'm 36 years as a lawyer. He is a law student, and I'm saying to him, he did wrong. His act is irreversible. He's got to go and prepare for a new election under the APC. If he wins, good enough for him. George Sekmos and distinguished George Sekmos, I can assure you, everybody will come into this same family by his own volition. I haven't heard from him. I respect him. He knows what decisions to take. I respect him. I can assure you, wherever he is, his body, soul, and spirit with us. I can assure you by implication. Then, the local government chairman, first and foremost, as we are talking now, is a PDP chairman. And until in few months, his tenure will expire. I can't also speak for him. The most important thing is it discharging his obligations to his locality? If the answer is yes, I believe for now he is discharging those obligations. So to that extent, he hasn't also indicated that he's jumping the boat. So as far as I'm concerned, if he's not here, it could be for official and personal reasons. Who else? As of my brother and colleague Boma Yai. Of course, what do you expect? Are you expecting Boma Yai to be in Symfoni? He will lose his seat. It's a political appointment. To be an executive director, EDL, is a political appointment. Can you do that in breach of your paymaster, who in this case is the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike? If you do that, Bobaya could be with us in his heart, in his spirit, but physically he can never venture into. So I congratulate him. I won't force him to leave. Please, Bobaya, remain where you did. Be eating the money and be sending the money to us. Let all be eating together. That's the most important thing.
Your name, sir?
Barrister Chris Itamna is my name. Former special advisor to the Rivers State government under Wike, whom I served meritoriously. I served him with all my heart.
Special advisor on what?
First on inter-party and then on labor relations.
Okay.
Thank you.
Honorable Barrister Christian Akamabetwan, the immediate past vice chairman of Ogubolo local government and the key actor for the war against militarization of 2019 general election in Ogubolo local government area.
What do you make of today's outing? Why this outing by the Ogubolo people?
This outing is to let the public, the entire world, to know that we, the people of Ogubolo, are against impunity. We hate oppression. We hate undue influence on people. That we stood for our executive governor of the state, Joseph Fubara, and any undue influence on him, any oppression against him is against the people of Ogubolo. That is why we are raising our voices to say no. And this call is a clear call to the people of Ogubolo local government area who voted him into power, that their mandate is going to be taken for granted, and therefore we are right to say no to it.
What do you have to say about your representative in the House of Assembly?
It's unfortunate.
That is part and parcel of the 27 lawmakers.
When a lawmaker doesn't even know one principle of law, it's unfortunate. If they had known one principle of law, they will know that what they did is against the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And insofar as the law has taken its course, that's it. We gave him the mandate. And the people are saying he has gone to another party. He got the position under the platform of PDP. Now that he has vacated his seat voluntarily without due rest, we are saying that seat belongs to the local government. We are taking it back. We have competent people that will fill that seat. He disappointed us, and we are weeping for our sweat on that day of election.
The president is said to have midwifed the peace pact in Abuja, containing 8 different items. You don't think this will be calling the president to a fight? That is the Ogubolo people, because the president said Mr. Governor should endorse his signature, which he has confessed to have done.
You know, when a man, like a polygamous family, when you are married to more than one wife and you decide to pamper one wife, there will be chaos in the family. The children will be divided. There will be hatred. It can lead to murder, and that is why the president has done. So we, the people of Ogubolo, are saying that as a president, the executive powers he has to be a president are the same power that our governor of Rivers State has. So a man of his caliber cannot come and suppress him. He refused it when Obasanjo tried to do it to him. He couldn't do it to Ambode. Why is Simnalaye? Simnalaye's quietness doesn't make him a coward. His loyalty can never subjected him to slavery. So in a loud voice, we are saying no. Whatever they have done at the federal level, it should remain there. It's a different jurisdiction. Rivers State is also a different jurisdiction. Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So the people are saying no to that rubbish they did. They should swallow it. That is their vomit. We are not going back. If when a fowl dog something behind, it doesn't go back to it. So they are saying no to that rubbish 8 point whatever count that they have done. It is none of our business. Let the court speak for itself. It's a constitutional matter. The constitution has spoken. The constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the ground norm of every right. Unless the president is saying that paperwork has superseded or it has overridden the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended. If not, it should vomit. It should just swallow his vomit. And here's some wicked that is using to cause this problem in Rivers State. If a community cook for one individual, he cannot eat it. So, Governor, this on Wike to be read that there are bigger pots they are using to cook for him to eat. Whether or not he can eat it is a question for him to
Tell him.
Okay, very lastly, something very curious happened here. I wouldn't know if other noticed. The local government chairman of Ogubolo, who is supposed to drive this process, I am told is not here. What do you make of that?
I laugh in my local dialect. The local government chairman and his brother, Boma Yaye, the EDFA of NDDC, they are 2 brothers, siblings, but are taking the local government for granted. The local government chairman came on the platform of the seat, and a dog will begot a dog. When you have a deceiver, when you have a man that speaks from both sides of his mouth as your leader, here's some wicked who they claim to be their leader, always speak from both sides of his mouth. He will say, I hate this, and that is what he loves so much. And that is the product they call a leader. So the chairman of the local government, who came under the seat to be a chairman of the local government, will not come because they are benefiting from that deceit, that act of deceit, and they are so power hungry. He stays here of second tenure, which Nyesom Wike has already promised them. An immediate past governor who ceased to be a governor the day he vacated office is promising people to return there for second tenure. Who does that? The people make their choice, who vote, and we exercise our franchise. So you don't expect such a hungry person to be here. He cannot be here because he's benefiting from the wrongdoings of whatever Wike. Don't even want to know. We are used to the name Sim.
Okay. Very lastly from me, for you to recall a legislator, you have to initiate the recall proceeding. When is your Ogbolo people going to do that to your...
Well, as a matter of fact, you should know that Ogbolo has intellectual giants. We are kingmakers. We know what to do at the exact time. This is just a signal that indeed we know the right time to be done. But the processes, they are not even that cumbersome for us to carry out. We have a lot of lawyers, old lawyers, young lawyers, capable hands to handle that process. We are not ignorant of the law.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This meeting has came up with a resolution of which you are part of the signatures. What motivated you? What made you through the line of thought of what happened here?
Of course, you know that in Rivers State, there is orderliness in Rivers State. And that orderliness from the Bible also is implanted in Rivers State. God himself, after creating we the human beings, said, come, let us reason together, which means there is always an opportunity God has given for us to sit together and discuss our matters. Of course, you know that in any kingdom, there is only one king. After the demise of the other king, then the son can become a king. Otherwise, the father's throne will be vacant. You know, I feel very sorry or very pitiful for those that said they are godfathers. You know that if you don't pass through sonship, it is difficult for you to handle fatherhood. I believe that Nyesom Wike did not pass through sonship. If he was a son to somebody, and today he's a father to somebody, he will know how a father behaves to a son. And it is not that way. If a father begins to put pressure on the neck of the son will say, Daddy, I don't want this leg to be on my neck. So, as far as this issue is concerned, Nyesom Wike didn't handle it well. If you want to be a father, you must allow your son to have space, to breathe. And what he has done is absolutely wrong. So all those things that have been done in Abuja are for their constitutional matters. And they will be handled one after